みんな。
No.
Hello everyone, this is Crazy Copter coming to you live once more on Twitch, and tonight we're going to be concluding Banjo-Tooie. We'll get that one last cussed Jiggy and tackle Quintilda all in the span of 3 hours, probably even less. Before I properly begin, I want to give a special shout out to Doc Grant, who did the little musical bit at the beginning of this countdown video. That's the thing. Going forward, I'm gonna have countdown videos to prevent VOD cut-off. But anyways, Doc Grant did like these orchestral remixes of the Banjo-Tooie music tracks, and I thought they were pretty great, so I used the Mr. Patch one to intro this video. And if you like that, go to his YouTube. I put the link in the chat. Go and check it out if you liked that. And again, special thanks to Doc Run for letting me use his remix to introduce this stream. I really appreciate that. But yeah, anyways, on with the show, as the intro said, and let's go get that last Jiggy and Industries first. And of course, it was in an obvious spot that I missed. I went and checked my old VODs, my old videos, to see where I went wrong, and there's a room in the fan area in the basement that takes you to where that one Jiggy in the toxic pool is. And I didn't bother to look there last time, so I wasted a good 10 minutes or so doing nothing and avoiding the one spot I should have been looking at. So let's go and take care of that right now. I'm also probably gonna take care of some other stuff like the Cheeto pages and the honeycombs too. Just to get it out of the way. Like, I already have them all, I got them off screen. I don't get Jiggies or Gingers off screen, just the stuff I said I wasn't going to prioritize. But I'm gonna go tune it, cash in the honeycombs for extra health and get Cheats and Cheeto, even though I'm probably not gonna be using any of them. Aside from the one Get Jiggy cheat I needed earlier. And yeah. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be the grand finale of Banjo-Tooie. Last year, of course, was actually the 20th anniversary of Banjo-Tooie, because it came out in the US, the very least, in 2000. And I was a bit late to that bandwagon, like I did the tail end of December, but though technically, early 2001 was when it came out in Europe, the native country of theirs, so in a way it still is the 20th anniversary. Just a bit belated, a little bit early depending on again where you live. I also think it came out in Japan around 2001 as well, but alright. Let's go and yeah, here. I didn't bother looking here. Cause yeah, this is just the one Jiggy left we need to get and that's it. Alright. Into the pack with you. No, not that way. We need to get all the way in, Banjo. There we go. Alright. And let's grab that, and we have all the new Jiggies. I prefer it was like a even 100, but that's what happens when you with time crunches and whatnot. You have to cut level outs just so you can get the game out. Because whatever. There's no special reward for getting all the Jiggies this time, except for a little character parade video that showcases like every single NPC, story character, enemy, that sort of thing. Which I'm probably going to showcase. It depends on how much time I have left when we're done with this. Because you just have Golden Keep and what's there, but it's not shouldn't be too much. And again, I'm probably going to be padding this with just getting some of the extra goodies out of the way, because why not? Hey there, another TV viewer and the Great Persia, thank you for tuning in. Glad that you're here for this momentous occasion. Okay, I need to get out of here now. I already have things planned for future streams. Like, again, on Wednesday, me and my brother will be going back to Perfect Dark. Let's see if we can get through that, because that was such a hassle. Like, how many times do you have to knock out the gods to get in, and then my brother's defenseless, and then the case of Avenger Goons, and ugh. I also have the next game after Tooie planned. It's not going to be a rare game for once. We're going to be doing something different for a change. Something that's surprisingly even more obscure than Banjo-Tooie, but if you grew up with the 64, you might recognize it. You might. To me, it's a beloved classic. But I'll talk more about that later towards the end of the stream. Let's go ahead and get. Whoa! What the? He was stuck there for a second, that flying enemy. Like, yeah, he was just like tilted and he got out. Oh, alright, let's go back to Nubia. We've been here for such a long time now. Yeah, we have 2 health extensions to get. I don't recall ever getting all the honeycombs before in Banjo-Tooie. I think I did get all the Cheeto pages, but not the honeycombs, oddly enough. The more I look at Henry, the more disturbed I am. Seems like this whole thing that just should not exist. This isn't a knock against fairies or people that are into this sort of thing, it's just that... Ugh. Something about that anatomy just is disturbing, and it's like the cheeks, the waist, it's like... Ugh. Right. That takes care of the honeycombs. We have extra help, which will come in handy for the last area. Let's go drop off the Cheeto pages too while I at it. Back to Ginger Village we go. And back to Spiral Mountain by proxy. It's kind of interesting going back and playing this game after so long, especially because I've played the first Banjo-Tooie like multiple times over and over. Not so much this game, and I will admit I don't think it is quite as spectacular as the original Banjo-Tooie. Tooie I still think is a good game. I think it's a little ahead of its time in some areas. It's kind of like it tries to incorporate some Metro-like elements of the whole interconnected worlds and having to re-explore areas once you have more moves, but could have been executed a bit better, but again, in some areas very overpowering areas, in some areas they just kind of fell short of expectations. Alright. Let's go ahead and give Cheeto his remaining pages. On a small note, in the first game, Cheeto kind of talked like Yoda from Star Wars. Like, pages you have, give them to me, you must. Cheat, I will tell you. Okay. And yeah, we give him all the pages we can give him. He doesn't talk like that here, unfortunately. Something that is kind of interesting to note here, though, is that apparently the window on Vitel's lair from the exterior, it was originally programmed to have like an entrance into it. Like you could probably get to the top of the tower in Tooie originally. Like here, there was an entryway programmed in, which again I believe will take you to the final area of Vitel's lair in Banjo-Kazooie. Why it was cut out, I don't know. I don't know what was planned to be in there. But anyways, enough stalling. Let's go and deal with the witches. Let's go to Carlton Keep, which I believe is in the Quagmire. Yep. The fact that Gwenty's the icon for that area kind of tells you too. Alright. Just go ahead and make our way up there. The whoop pad over here should help. Jump pad. and... Yep. Should be able to get in and... So one area that requires 2 Jiggies to get in, 2 sets of Jiggy puzzles to get in, and... It's kind of a very... Yeah, even getting into this area is a bit of a confusing mess. I forgot all about this. You have to actually do some out-of-the-way things to actually enter the tower. But I've come prepared. Alright. Just slide you over here. And that's step 1, I believe. Oh hey, there's still a electric fence to get past. No! We got all the gems already. That's why we need the requirement of another switch to get through, and we need both Banjo-Tooie. Alright. This shouldn't take too long. Talent all the way over there, and... There we go. Please don't attack me during the cutscene. And now we can actually enter the tower. So... Still... have a long ways to go upwards. Yeah, I only went back when this was supposed to be a full world. It was going to be like a weird cyber castle thing. Like, the initial half was going to be like modern, like a typical medieval castle, but then it was going to have like futuristic sci-fi implants here and there. Sounds like a cool concept, but never got realized. We're at the gatehouse, and what's this? Yep. Zoo's correct. It's boss time. And it's Klungo for the 3rd time in a row. And he looks pretty dang bruised up right now. This is actually probably the hardest Klungo ever gets in the game, by the way. And again, he has this red and final potion to test out on us. Yeah. And if I recall correctly, this should be the multiplying potion. Yep. No, it's a big potion. Didn't he already do this? Or did he do the... I could have sworn he did the big one before. I could have been wrong. I think, no, he did the multiplying one in the second fight. Big one I think is probably the easiest one to deal with. You just have to hit him once he throws. The potions he throws at you are kind of homed in on you. You kind of have to do this to avoid him. That's probably the hardest part about the third Klungo fight. But other than that, he's not all that much tougher than he was before, and down he goes. And that, yep. That's it for Klungo, at least as far as the fights go. I wouldn't call him handsome to begin with, but yeah, between getting beaten up by Banjo-Tooie and then getting punished by Gruntilda, I don't fault him for... Good on him for actually quitting. Yep, doesn't seem all that good right now. No chance of promotion, no days off, no pay. And that comes to fruition in Nuts and Bolts. Give or take what? And I'll get probably the best part of Nuts and Bolts. His games. I don't know when we'll do Nuts and Bolts. I don't know if ever on this channel. And if you're familiar with the first game, before the grand finale you had to do a quiz there, and of course it's the same thing here. This time it's a Tower of Tragedy quiz. No board game antics here though. Instead we have to compete against Granty's sisters. So, yep. 3 rounds of general knowledge. Yep. Basically just to score more points than the other two. Otherwise you'll be in a world of pets. Can't skip this explanation, but it's nothing terribly complex. Nothing unusual. So yeah, I hope I'm still familiar with the general know-how of this game, though. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble. Yeah, do you remember Gwenty's sisters? You saw them at the beginning, and then you never really saw them again afterwards? Alright. Don't forget Kazooie. Right. It's a scene from the game. I miss Gwenty's rhyming. Alright. It's Gwenty Industries. What's the specific? I don't even know. Somebody else answered. I don't even know what the question was. How many broken lasers does this Captain Global shop have in? I don't know. Nope, it's not free. Oh boy. Yeah, I think the questions in this game are much harder than the ones in Banjo-Kazooie. They seem like they're much more specific. I know what the answer is now. Yep. It's the ninjas. Right. Stuff I can do better. Alright, I know what it is, I know who that is. I need to know the specifics of the question. There's animals. I believe it's yellow? Yep. Okay. That's better. I also spent a small, imagery-based questions here compared to 3 things with gut beans, better, alright. Julian Bill. Phone. Just analyzing the picture. How many boxes of beans or whatever, 3. Just gotta analyze every single little detail of those. Turn to crocodile, that was the first thing. Alright. Here's another scene from the game, and what could it be? Alright, I don't even know what the question is, I know. Don't even know what that was. I hate when that happens. A big boulder, of course. Remember this. Alright. There's another one of these. I hate when they answer during these. Sometimes if they mess up, it's one thing, it's another thing. Alright, Conga. He's got a rope, he's in the big tent. What is it? Yeah, she's answering the questions without even knowing what the questions are. Sure. Lotus Floatium? Yeah, that was it. I don't even remember most of that. Alright. What is it this time? Body chalks, salted snack treats, tabs, UFOs, trash bin, trying to remember all the details. That thing it's... Oh well. I think I got this thing back though, I just need that. Be vigilant. Mayhem Temple, top of Tarkazan's Temple. Just rambling nonsense. It didn't have one. Like, there was no importance given to it whatsoever. Alright. Take a look at the screen. You know where you have been. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's count 8 oil bell drums. Alright. Alright. No. Oh. Okay, so what's gonna happen if a tie? I know I've won, I just don't know... You choose me, I'm gonna be... Alright. Yeah, she keeps answering the questions before they even pop up, so... Might be a cat, but... It's a little trickier now since it's just one-on-one, but... Take a look at the screen, do you know you're being... It's the same statue we saw not just a few seconds ago. Is it gonna be the same question? Alright, this is much easier. Mayhem Temple. If you're gonna ask what's the section's name, it doesn't have a name. It never will have a name. Unless somebody comes up with a name, I guess. Alright, Banjo-Tooie, Perfect Dog, Donkey Kong, Jetpack Gemini, wherever. I'm just counting the magnets. Don't even know what the question was. Apparently Jetpack Gemini was the answer. Well, that's a no-brainer. Yellow. Like... Alright, which is a weapon used by the flat bad guys inside Come on. Hot dog sausage. I remember that oh so well. Alright, let's look at the screen. Do you know where you've been? I miss Quincy's rhyming. Okay. Blue. No. Oh. Dang it! Alright, what was wrong with the pirate driver? No, he was not homesick. He was seasick. He was also upset that Project Green never happened. Alright. Where are we this time? Doggy's Igloo and Hero Peaks. Who cares? I'm looking at the bed, looking at the portraits. Snowman from Freezy Peak. I guess Banjo-Tooie. Alright, which of these wasn't a problem that told that the rain stimulus puts out? Too big. They were sick and they were small, but they weren't big. They're not too big. Yeah, they don't. Alright. What images nominated for those present switches? Maybe comment, that's a bit too specific. I think I got this, I just need to... I'm just like... Jeez. Okay, that wasn't Jiggies Dream Plant, so what was it? A generator plant? Guess it was a generator plant. I did have a generator plant, but... still had... ESI, PMQD, VF, and what did you answer? Don't even know what the question is, I hate this. Why did the Complicated Driver Rogers again have for sale? Geo page. Well, the second time you go there, the first time it's a Jiggy. Trying to do if you pressed A, you would jump. It sounds like super basic stuff, it's like who has a lot of good knowledge. Jeez, I forgot this one. I'm not gonna answer it. If you want to answer it, be my guest. I guess... Oh. That's okay, I still won. Yep. Adios. It's kind of cruel pushing your own sisters like that. And yes, there's one more round to do. And this should be... Well, I think it's probably the easiest in my opinion. 80 answers and 23,000. That's fine. Impressive. Alright, that's good. Set myself school. Given time. Yep! Oh. Yeah, I'll be very lucky. Lost some squash. Turns a one and goes up to mine and up race. Oh, definitely, a Jiggy and a Cheetah page. Of course. Remember that all too well. Let's focus on performing EMP. Looks like it's electricity. A second wheel up to mine that belongs in Witchy World. Saucer of Peril. Yep. I got 6 down. What's the name of Blanket Industries boss character? Well, the one everybody says is hard, but is really easy. What does Lily do when she is on her own that she can't when Banjo is with her? Hatch eggs! Yeah, my brain is kaput for that. I'm going to say what happens to the lake. Jumpasaur? Yeah, pretty good at this, aren't I? You should again. You shoot his teeth out. Yep. Knock his teeth out. The spell is meant to perform and help out peace. My fault. He revives people from the dead. Like dead baby aliens. Jones again, listening for the ship at the bottom. That was the ship in the first game, not the one in 2. I didn't pay attention to that. Smells no before the pterodactyl land. Enlarge. Alright. Scott can't say what I should. Some of these simple kids know to do not have. But yeah, the pool was too cold. We need to warm it up. Majority does not exist in pterodactyl land. The hatchery, I believe? Yeah, there was no hatchery there. Alright, what can be based around Cloud Cuckoo Land? The Clockwork Mouse. And yes, I did it twice. Both times, first go. Who was your Revelodge sister? Doesn't exist anymore. At least it's in an area near Bar Peaks. Plant the volcano. Oh, you do go. Oh, you do. There's a base type of Cloud Cuckoo Land. Is that a nest? A wasp statue. I guess they were wasps, not bees, but... How many times did Banjo beat Klungo? 3! I went over that before we did this. Alright, what is the name of Sky High World? Cloud Cuckoo Land, you just... says much. Alright. What was wrong with Pterodactyl Lands? The Boricus who lived in a hall. Bestie. Yep. I got like half of more than twice the amount. It's not like that was all over there. Oops, I was being dumb. Alright, that's the end of the final round. Jesus. Yep. We showed Grunty what's what here. Huh. Don't give ideas, Kazooie. Yeah, that was really smart of you, wasn't it? And you just forgot about it until now. Whatever. Yep. Gotta go take care of the big ol' blaster. And save bottles. Yep, it's not the end just yet. Yep, there they go. So is that just gonna fall on them if they took too long? One final gotcha, Grunty. And yep, here's the credits. We have not beaten the game yet. The credits are always premature with these Banjo games. At least it's the first 2 games at the very least. But, we are very close towards the end of the game, so... And hey, we get to see all the lovely chaps at Red that made it. Alrighty then. Grand Old King Coco. Yeah, the composer. That's the first name I recognize off the top of my head. But who doesn't know Grand Coco in this day and age? Greg Miles, who actually is probably one of the longest-serving REST employees. Like, he started out during the NES days, and I believe he's not only the head of it now, but like he's like the veteran member of there right now. Steve Mails, who did Jolly Roger's voice, he also does the voice of like Jonathan and Elvis and Perfect Doc. Doesn't seem like it says exactly what they did. It just says they worked on this game. They're not giving silly nicknames based off some of the characters in the game. I don't know what to do, because it's like, there's still all the game left to go, but I can't really do anything right now. Just gonna have to wait for this to play out. I don't think I can skip it. And I may as well not skip it because I'm gonna pad this out. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I beat the game early and there's still like 2 hours left. Okay. If I had another controller and my brother was here, I would showcase the multiplayer, but neither of those are happening, and unfortunately I can't really show it off. But yeah, I do think Banjo-Tooie is still a good platformer. Not as good as Kazooie, but I still think it's worth checking out. It's kind of an interesting experimental in regards to like being vast and huge and being like the whole going back to previous levels from stuff. I can see why people find it tedious though. I probably enjoy it a bit more than others. If you want something that's a bit more in between, you might want to go with like Ukulele for a more modern take on graffiti platforming. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a Nintendo testing team. Hope I'm not giving any credit whatsoever in the Xbox Arcade version. Alright. Kinda nice little showcasing of all the areas we've been to before. Rich Richardson and the Disciples of Jiggy Wiggy. It's a nice way of not creating all those people. If this was a modern game, you'd be creating like everyone and their mothers and fathers and grandparents. Which, they deserve credit, it's just a bit too much. Evelyn Fisher voices pretty much every female character in 64 era rare games, even SNES era rare games. Leigh Loveday, who is pretty much, he has to write for a lot of Rare's games. At least he wrote the instruction manuals, and he's got a very quirky sense of humor. He's also the creator of the Mr. Pants character. And then you're crediting Chris Seaver, who's doing a lot of things in the Stamper Brothers. And, like, these are given the special thanks credits, but not mentioned directly with anything else. I think we're close to the end of this if we're doing the thanks, but that's like this is a very small credits layer compared to like any modern game. And then we're crediting the people that worked at Nintendo at the time. Okay. Oh yeah, Ken Lobb, who actually worked at Nintendo before Rare to Microsoft. I don't know what Ken Lobb does at Microsoft though, he doesn't work with Rare. Oh wait, he does technically still work with Rare, but he doesn't work at Rare. And Yamauchi, I think, was president of Nintendo of Japan at the time, the way that he replaced Iwata, and then... Ugh. Yep, developed by Rare and published by Nintendo. At least that was at the time. Now it was developed by Rare and owned by Microsoft. That's alright though. Finally, well done to you for making it this far. But not afterwards yet! Nah. Oh, there we go. Now on to the next cutscene. Do you like the music here, though? Like, the cutscene music's pretty cool. And Jam Joust is instructing them from off-screen somewhere. Okay, I could see you saving one of them, but how can you save both? Only Jingling was sucked out by the Bob machine. Grundy personally blasted bottles, but... yeah, pay close attention to the buttons on the Bob. They say something that seems a bit naughty when you think about it. I do like how that's cut off. It's like so sudden that it just... Oh wow. But yeah, apparently the machine has a reverse switch that just restores life to things. At least I can't get rid of it really, but yep. It's bringing King Jingling back to life. Incredible. Yep. Yay! All gingers are happy and lovely. And even Toots is back. Yay! How do they restore bottles? They only got... Again, only Jingling's life force got zapped. Unless they only gave him, like, half of it back, which means that King Jingling's probably not going to be living much longer than he would have been normally. Well, he would have been dead regardless, I suppose, but still, it's like maybe he would have lived to be, like, 80 or something, and now he'll only live to be, like, maybe 60 or 40. Oh well, at least we're restoring bottles now. He's kind of been there for like... We're going like, realistically, probably like nearly a month or two now. We're going off to the streaming. Yay, he's back! Yep. That's the first thing that comes to your mind after... Nuts. Yay! And they're serving him Banjo's goldfish. How good is that? Like 2-month-old fish and chips? Wow! Again, I just love how silly these games can be. And hey, it's Jingling in Congo. Why are they down here again? Yep. They didn't really free you so much as they just beat the crap out of you until you realized how crappy your job was. They did save Jingling though. Why did I say that twice? Why at Ball's place? Not very English of you, Mrs. Bottles. Yep, there's Banjo. Yeah. Not yet, Banjo. Yep. Kazooie's on the mock. Yep. How many how Banjo wants to back out of this? Yeah, we're in the gun place. And oh look, there's Ding Pot from the first Banjo. Guantello's personal cauldron. Yep. Yep. At least Kazooie remembers, kinda. Yeah, in the first game, Ding Pot launched you up to fight Gruntilda, but yeah, Ding Pot will restock you with all your stuff. Alright. Yep. I think I was already full to begin with, but... Alright. Not gonna go straight up to the top just yet. There's one thing I wanna go and do. Also, you need, if you hadn't done it already, you have to use both sets of puzzles to open, like, you use one to open up the Pathway 2 Golden Cube, and you have to use the other one to actually get to Quintilda. Which is kind of annoying, and it's a byproduct of, again, this actually being a full-fledged world until it was reduced. But, from this point onwards, you can't go back inside, Bottle's house. Because if you try to, it'll be blocked off. Like, because I'm having a party right now. And I'm not going to showcase that right now, for, again, just kind of no particular reason. Okay. Also, we can go visit King Jingling now, and he'll be alive in one piece. Because, yeah, that's gonna be stalled. But, right. Just gonna ignore you. Just gonna get over here. And as you can tell, they have, like, some sort of, yeah! There's like a big rave version of Bottle theme playing in there. Could've sworn, maybe my memory's foggy, I could've sworn there was like lights blaring out, like there was like rave lights blaring out over here. But this only plays if you don't fight Grunty, but after that cutscene. Alright, fine, 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 fine. I just want to hear the spinning rave music. Alright, alright. Alright. Right, you selfish little, punks. Alright, let's actually go and face Quintilda. Shouldn't be too hard, especially since we're well prepared. Alright. And they go to the back up to Golden Keep and finish this. Alright. Shouldn't take too long. You can go away, nasty honeycomb hive keeper thing. And alright. I don't know, some people find this final boss annoying, some people find it amazing. It really depends on the mood and how you feel about the game overall, but alright, top of the tower, and onwards we go. They say that, but they didn't bother checking behind them. And yep, we get to fight Banjo-Tooie and I had won. And this is a very complex and pretty intense final boss fight. It's got one of those UK GB stickers on it. That's interesting. Alright. Here she is. And yep, this is a kind of a tricky fight, especially if you're doing it through the boss replay, which you have like the bare minimum health. Of course, I have maximum health here, so that shouldn't be a big issue. Yeah, phase 1 is basically 2 lasers, which are very easy to dodge and avoid. And she's not done with the quiz questions. She's gonna ask us more, which actually do impact the fight a little bit. What's the name of my beautiful wife-sucking gun? Bob. If you get it right, she'll shoot slow at you. If you get it wrong, she'll shoot fast at you. So, you want to get it right, of course. And I did this, so this spot shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Got plenty of eggs. This should not be too much of a problem. Whoops, wrong egg! Didn't need to use that one. I'll just use the normal eggs, unless otherwise prompted. Yep. Phase 1's down. She's got like 10 phases. Phase 2 is basically 4 lasers now, which is a little tougher to avoid, but not by that much. Whoops. I say that and I get hit by him. Right. Ouch. Let's do better. I'll just stay over here. Who's the biggest in it? Which is a Big Owl. Easy peasy. Right. There you go. That takes care of the second phase. Something new. What are you gonna do this time, Grunty? A model cannon, huh? Alright. This one's actually pretty easy in my opinion. You just jump. Well, not jump. Wait. Jump, like... Go... Move left or right and jump. Another quiz question, I assume. Yep. What's bigger for guarding an ice might have wall climber boots. Remember that one quite well. Alright! Alright. Whoops. Just play legs again in case I miss. Alright. 2 more cannons. Mortar! Yeah, she's gonna use those mortar cannons to mortar the bear in bed. Yeah, I'm gonna slip in this talking about Homestar a lot, aren't I? That's fine, I like Homestar. Like, maybe not the character, I do like the website. Let's just switch for the biggest stand in Richie World. Oops, I guess I was on top of the ticket stand. No, it wasn't. No, she's gonna shoot faster. Shouldn't be too hard to avoid though, just gotta be more aware of the speed of them. There you go. And now she's opening up to exhaust port. And now she's gonna try drilling Banjo in addition to the lasers. Right. Not too terribly hard to avoid, just gonna have to be... Well, unless something like that happens, in which case... Yeah, I'm floored. Ouch. Alright. How long is this gonna take? Whoops. Can't make up its mind. Right. How many sections did the saucer ride fly through? The 5K was 5. I should barely see Grunty from over here. Okay, that should do it. Alright. Now, if you don't actually progress the fight proper, you need, whenever her engine acts up, you need to send a Copper Kazooie egg into the exhaust port and blow up one of the batteries inside. If you don't do this, then you won't be able to progress the fight any further. And we just took up the first one, which, again, is a big help. Yep. Got a big explosion on there. Okay. Right. Being just a little faster, all four lasers are on now. Same as the first. Just gotta avoid it all. If you get super close to it, then you can just do this, and avoiding it becomes like super easy. Yep. That's all there is to it. Just walk nearby the treads, and the thing itself doesn't hurt you, so... What color were King Jingling's slippers? Were they pink? Yeah, they were pink. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's just go ahead and take out the other battery. There's gonna be gruntlings in there that can mess you up if you're not paying close attention. And boom. That takes up, and with that, I've disabled the hack 1. Just have to deal with Grunty now. Yep. Off it goes. I ain't gonna get a touch up there. How'd you get the hack 1 up there? And for the rest of this fight, she'll use the fast spells. She won't use the slow spells. So you gotta be like extra careful for this part. And she still does change things up. Yep. I don't think that really impacts much the little baddie. Bit of a nuisance, but nothing to worry about, really. Okay. And here we go. Here's probably the most concerning phase, in my opinion. She's gonna release poisonous mustard gas to choke and suffocate Banjo-Kazooie. Again, this is where having the extra oxygen helps. And you don't have it when doing the replay, so that makes this just an extra way of help. But she also brings out another enemy, it seems. Alright. Few more hits. Alright, and here comes the last phase. So, here we go. When Tetris resulting to Khonshu no Highlight, though! And I don't think anyone in the chat's gonna get that. But yep, she's pulling out Khonshu no Highlight, though. The last-ditch effort to basically take out your enemy if you're in a giant machine on mech. Alright. And there it goes. At least she didn't press a button to trigger it this time. And bam! Blown up Grunty. And that's it! We've actually beaten the game. We've beaten Quintetto Winky Bunyan. The bony hag and a goofy last name. Fortunately, it seems like the party's the best. So how come Jam Jaws, Humba Wumba, and Mumbo Jumbo weren't invited? You're not that slow. Humba looks much better already. That was quick. just gonna argue with each other. Again, what did those three contribute to the final boss fight directly? Where were you, Mumbo? Jeez, all this bickering. Alright. What is it? A kick around, you say? Alright. Let's see what this entails. That seems a bit excessive. This was censored in the Japanese version of Banjo-Tooie, by the way. And it was like too similar to a bunch of crimes being committed at the time, so they basically made like a body bag, which I don't know if that's any better, but Again, that's just very morbid, but that's very rare. Wait. Oh, Grunty, if you only knew. The end. And that properly concludes Banjo-Tooie, and oh boy, I was right! There's like 2 hours left! Oh my, oh me, what am I going to do? Alright. I need to go showcase a character parade, at the very least, while I think of something. Alright. But yeah, that was Banjo-Tooie, and it was a fun experience, actually, especially for my very first stream on here. First game I was streaming. And it's been a bit of a learning experience, but it's incredible. Again, it's nice to kind of revisit this game and see how much of it held up and how much of it didn't. Again, not as good as the first Banjo game, but I think it still has some merit here and there. Yeah, it just got a bit too ambitious, but otherwise I think Banjo-Tooie is a really good platformer. Then again, I have more patience for these sort of games. I don't know if I want to do my next game planned out now. I wouldn't mind like jumping over and doing something else perhaps, but don't know if I want to go ahead and start next week's game. I'll just target them. The first boss who I did last when I first played this game. Like even after Grunty. I don't know what else I have to say here. I'm just trying to buy time for myself. Trying to figure out what sort of antics I can do to kill these next 2 hours. And it's Canary Mary, who I showed was a piece of cake. I proved she was a piece of cake. I was able to do her challenges in one go. Oh, King Cole and his not so very merry old soul. Alright. Let's see. Hunger from the first game, and he tried to set us up here in this one. Oof. Big Owl. I don't know, looking at him reminds me of Beyond Good and Evil, like the Rasta rhinos from Beyond Good and Evil, even though this came out afterwards, I believe. Maybe I'll consider playing that at some point in the future, maybe not. There's Saucer of Peril. Never challenge people so hard, I really would do pretty well. And best boss ever, Mr. Patch. Most obscene boss in a platformer game, I suppose. Dry Roger was apparently great enough to not only be in Nuts and Bolts, but also be a playable character in Banjo-Pilot. But I used to think Mary Maggie Malpass had 3 eyes. She doesn't, but I don't know why I thought that. Alright. I'm just looking around my room, trying to figure out what to do. Don't know, again, I don't feel comfortable during next week's game, because I don't know... I want that to be a little, surprise. I also may have to consult my moderator, because he's basically controlling what pops up on the Twitch feed for the most part. So if I have to find another game to play to pass the time, I'm gonna have to consult with him to make sure it's properly shown there and that it's not still Banjo-Tooie. There's Pickles, like one of the few pigs that seem normally safe. Hey! Should have been more Captain Blubber in this game. He was pretty underutilized. And there's Elvis's obnoxious, prudish cousins. Alright. The kids didn't appear here. They appeared in HFLP because I believe, so they're gonna show up in that roll call. I don't even know they all had proper names, but that's just... Good on there for like knowing all the names of the... And there's Crispy Bacon, weird, goofy English pig, the Game Boy camera, waterproof Game Boy camera. Lord Roo Fack Fack, which almost sounds like a swear, and apparently his boss theme was good enough to be in Smash, even though I don't really care for it. I would have preferred... I would have preferred if you had like something like Glow Gulch Mine or... Even though like Grunge Interest, like I would prefer one of the level themes from Tooie instead of his boss theme. Rock Nuts. Bunga Bunga, which seems like the same type of caveman, just wearing different clothes. Oogle Boogle, the friendly caveman. Squatty with a big family side quest. Just rambling off, trying to save face. Rats. Script. I think Blossom Squat. Could be wrong. Scoot, Squat. I think it's Squat. Am I right? Is it Squat? Scrat. I'm just playing guessing games now. I'm just floundering. Wasn't expecting to be at this early. It was that early thing. Stomponodon actually comes from Project Dream. There's gonna be something like that in one of the levels in Project Dream where a giant T-Rex foot would crush you, and then... Yep, Champasaurus, which is probably gonna be one of the cavemen. Yep. That serves him right. Terry... Will himself go off to Pewie's Playhouse, it seems. Lago from Mad Muscle Mansion making a random cameo in this game. Skivvy, who looks nice and clean here, with Mumbo Jumbo wallpaper. Bulldog, who everybody claims is a hard boss, but is, again, really easy, and I mean this sincerely, he's not that tough. Boggy, who's put on pounds since Banjo-Kazooie. He doesn't lose it for Nuts and Bolts, I believe, he's still just as fat there. Mrs. Boggy, who should have been introduced in, Witchy World, but I guess they're putting her in the kids here. Froggy, who's become just as fat as his father. Soggy, who I didn't know was a girl in the first game, but apparently is here. They all look the same in the first game, really, so that's kind of where that comes from. Moggy, who kind of seems like a typical 90s kid. Very much so. Mildred Ice Cube, who I really wanted to get the ginger inside her. Because of course I did. And the 3 alien kids. That one has a ginger doll. That one I think has a mirror brush or something, I don't know what it is. Kind of hard to tell. And that's the one I believe that died and was frozen until we brought back life, like the little dead baby alien. Gobi, who doesn't have to worry about getting his hump busted for water anymore. That's the last time that ever happened. He doesn't reappear in any other Banjo game. Alright, who else? Bigger Foot. Oh yeah, I forgot you were even in this. Got put down by one of the dragons. Saberman, who has a pretty awesome Game Boy Advance game, which if I ever find a way to play it, I would love to show that one off. Like, Saber Wolf for the Game Boy Advance is a pretty cool puzzle platformer. Chili Billy, which yeah, this is the one I fought first here. I think I fought him second when I played the game for the first time, and Chili Willy, that's the other one, which... Again, it's kind of imperative that you take them out as soon as possible. Joe Dash Crew, who had to push off to cool down water down below for the piggies. There's a noble sacrifice, though. And I like, based off of the enemies from the first Banjo, because I like these Ice Cube enemies that you could fight. Super Stash was apparently holding treasure that's been there since the Ultimate Play of the Game days. Gutho, who wants a clean, sanitary rubbish bin for some reason. It's kind of an oxymoron. Mr. Fett, who's the bane of my existence. I hate him more than Canary Mary, to be honest. Minji Django, who glitched out and I was able to easily beat him. Right. That's the Jiggy Wiggy. His weird human code hands and his jiggy head. Ugh. The cycle of Jiggy Wiggy is the same thing, and again, this Jiggy cult is just weird. Peggy basically Ray's excuse to justify stop and swap eggs after the original plans for Loop. Have you heard lately that there's been more details about stop and swap, how it's going to be implemented in other games like Donkey Kong 64, that Nintendo told them not to do it because they were worried about damaging consoles and cartridges. And then there was that freak Honeybee and his Cheeto, who, even though I gave him all his pages back, still looks pretty busted up. Dingpot, who was just there in the first game, was just here in the second game. Of course. Excuse me. Jam Jaws, Baldo's even more annoying brother. Not that I think Baldo himself is that annoying, but I'm not as fond of Jam Jaws. His little military arms are kind of cool, though. Goggles with his Donkey Kong doll, which got turned into a non-copyright infringing generic ape doll in the Xbox 360 version. Especially with his airplane and his Pokemon Ash Ketchum looking hat. I know it's not the same thing, but it reminds me of that. And this is Bottles, who apparently always has her hair curled up like that. Balls himself eating Banjo's still alive bent fish. Did he get credited? No. Klungo. You may not have lasted long in this game, but at least this boss fight got utilized more in Smash Brothers. King Jingling, who It used to be one of my favorite characters in Banjo-Tooie, not so much anymore, I guess. I just like the rapping Jinjo King looking. Look, yo, what's up? That sort of nonsense. I'm a one bad, dated Native American stereotype. Well, Bill, who was that again? That was one of Gwenty's sisters? Like, they don't even have sisters, and then there's Manjula. Was she also one of Gwenty's sisters? I don't remember. Like, they barely showed up after the beginning of the game. I'm just gonna tell that. When are you guys being reduced to skeletal head? Nothing both of us gave us an answer, but whatever. Remember Jimbo, the slightly less stereotypical shaman. Well, he's not human, so he can at least master that a bit better. And of course, Banjo, one of the great 3D platforming mascots of all time. Along with Kazooie, also one of the greatest platforming mascots of all time. And yep, there we go. That was Banjo-Tooie. Again, if I had another working controller at the very least, I might be able to showcase the multiplayer. I can't do it with just one controller, I'm afraid. I don't have another working controller on me. And I don't know if I'm in the mood to go and showcase the cheats or not. 18 hours, huh? Look at these other ones. This one, like... Oh, that one only like 26 Jiggies, and... This one like 37 Jiggies. Alright, that's not that bad. It's almost kind of perfectly, like, 54 seconds it seems, and that's largely around again when I begin and end these streams, so that's kind of apt. Alright. I am in panic mode right now, but I'm not done for the night. I'm gonna go and huddle and try to find something else to entertain you guys with, but okay, let me at least show you one more thing about... I'm not gonna showcase the cheats, at the very least, before I quit Tooie. I'll give you an idea of what that's all about. Alright. Showcase off this game just one more time before... Also, we still can't go in the boss house for some reason, even though the party's over. Let's just take care of that. Alright. And once we go, we have to go to the AM Temple to get into all the cheat codes, like we had to do with Treasure Trove Cove in the previous game. Alright. And we'll go and showcase all the codes we've unlocked. Just... I want to try to. I don't know if I can show them all immediately. Some I have to kind of go off the way for. I'll do something, though. Alright. We're in the code chamber. Let's get rid of these Moggies. And yeah... Okay, let's go ahead and put them all in. Let's start with the feathers one first. Size is a bit real sensitive, especially with the joystick I have put into it. It's a lot more smoother than a usual 64 joystick, but a lot more sensitive as a result. The... Alright. Whoops. I know. Very sensitive. Yeah, that's gonna be what the remaining 2 hours are gonna be. Just me trying to spout the cheat codes and failing. Hopefully not, but... I know how to spell feathers. Just gotta make sure... I'm kind of fighting with the joystick right now. Analog stick, I should say. Alright. Okay. Let's get the S. Let's try to... Yep, there's the feathers cheat. it basically is like, it doubles how many red and gold feathers you have. Which I guess I can't show you right now. I guess let's go activate it, I suppose. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Now we have twice as many feathers and... like red feathers and gold feathers. If I've activated it earlier, it probably would have been helpful, but I managed. Let's do the next one. The eggs cheat. Right, let's get the yes again. It's always going to be the yes that blows me off. There we go. That's going to double all the eggs we can carry. Which, again, I'll go and showcase now. Alright. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and put in the next one, fall proof. Right. Okay, got the F. The A. Got the 2 L's. Got the P. R. O. And, okay, I'm being a bit of a daft idiot. Okay. Whoops, there you go. And fall proof, which... it makes it so you can't get hit when you fall from long distances. Which I guess it could have been useful earlier, but... let's go ahead and put it in. Let's go ahead and put in the honeyback cheat code. H O N E Y. Right, whoops. P. Whoops. No, I was trying to spell honeyproof. Whoops. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Okay. Honey back, not honey proof. Okay. Send it over here. Yep. And that basically makes Banjo regenerate health, like a lot of modern games, I suppose. I can break a lot of parts of the game, not just because of invincibility, but it makes like the snowball becomes such a mess to deal with. Alright, it's still the last one, and probably the one I think is the most interesting, at least as far as this stream is concerned. J, U. Okay. Sorry, it's just... E. E. O. Okay, just look to the left. And then there's a jukebox code, which will activate the jukebox at Jolly Roger's Lagoon, Jolly's boss specifically, and make it so that you can listen to basically the entire game's music. Yeah, as you can see, we already have twice as many eggs. Probably would have been useful for the grunty fight, but that wasn't a big problem in the first place. Alright. Onwards. Let's get up here. I'm gonna try showcasing off the fallback one and the fall proof and honeyback ones at the same time. And yeah, Banjo doesn't lose health anymore from that. Unless I have one of the enemies attack me, like maybe one of these statues. Ouch. He's gotten hurt, but then, yep, it recovers. But apart from the Jiggy cheat, which I used to read the messages in Jiggy Woogie's temple, I didn't really use any of the other cheats. So let's go ahead and check out the jukebox, and with that, we should have covered at least half of the stream time, and I'll find something to display after this. Okay. Whoops. Just want him out of the way. Okay. Let's go to the cliff top. Let's go into Legends Lagoon and let's go check out the jukebox. Okay. Again, just a nice little bonus for getting on the Cheer pages, but of course in a day and age of like YouTube and Spotify and such, it's a little redundant. You could just go to online and just find one of these music tracks to listen to your heart's content. Oh yeah, I have two doubloons, which we don't have anything to do with them, so... Yep. And it's for specific locations too, which is nice. I apparently didn't check out the interior of Banjo's destroyed house. Alright. Thought I did earlier, but it's not. There's nothing in there anymore. It's completely in ruins. Again, I'm surprised we didn't pick that up. Just gotta look carefully through the... Yeah, and Giant Bells goes mute when you're actually going through the... music choices. Alright. It seems like I've gotten most of the music tracks for the Banjo one with Banjo's house, which is weird. If I went there. Just double checking, because you never know. Yep, I got all the ones in Banjo's Lagoon. I think I got pretty much most all of them. Let me check the ones at Isle of Hags. Because it's something that you can potentially miss out on and never get to play again. That's cool. Like the side ginger houses, you can't hear that if you risk all the gingers. You also can't hear the Potty of Balls one again if you don't check it out there. That's why I went there and checked it out before. Alright, let's go check out Banjo's house. For no other reason than to complete that jukebox playlist. I'm not gonna play the music because I got other things that I would be doing. Other things I should be planning on doing. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. I have like half the stream time left, and I need to improvise. Not just this game, but I need to improvise what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna start my I don't know. I'm just... Let me think it over. Let me go back to Spell Mountain and then go check that lovely image of Banjo's destroyed house out. And we'll call it Done with Tooie. And then we'll figure out where to go from there. Alright. Okay. Joint Effort, or Joint Effort T, thank you for joining in. I'm just about wrapping up Banjo-Tooie's streaming, but I am gonna do something else afterwards. I don't know what, but I am gonna think of something. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Thank you for joining in. Join the effort, or Joint Effort. Alright, let's go check out Banjo's house. It's also a good time for me to lay an anecdote out. Right, yeah, because it's all busted and there's nothing really left. But when I was younger, I don't know if it was a dream or if it was something that I misremembered, but I remember thinking at one point that you go in here and if you wait on long enough, devil balls would show up and you would engage in a boss fight with them. That was all in my head. That's nothing like that is in the actual game, but it stems from the fact that Devil Balls shows up in the Tower Tragedy quiz as one of the answers, and after seeing that, it was like I had like a nightmare something where I would go into Banjo's house and then Devil Balls would just come running in through the front door and then boss music plays and then you have to fight him for whatever reason. Nothing like that actually happens, though. That was just my little young mind misinterpreting things. No, I didn't know the actual purpose of Devil Balls until years later, which was supposed to be a counter-operative mode. But, yeah. That about does it for Banjo-Tooie. I think I don't have anything to show with this game right now. Uh, I'm gonna take a small break. I'll be back in like a few minutes or so, and you'll be treated with something else. I'm gonna try to figure out what that is now, but I have to consult with my mod with this too, so he can properly label the stream. So, anyways, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back with again a new game to show you. So stay tuned. Alright, sorry for the delay, folks. I'm back. And after a bit of mulling over, I decided I'm going to play something that is kind of Banjo related, but not quite. So, back around 2010, Sega had Super Digital create a racing game with a bunch of franchises like Sonic the Hedgehog, oh come on, Jet Set Radio, Billy Hatcher, Nights in the Dreams. And basically, for the 360 version, they add in an additional character. They add in Banjo-Kazooie as another racer. Kind of a throwback to the origins, to Banjo's origin at the very least, as a racer in Diddy Kong Racing. I figured, since I got nothing else right now, I'll just showcase go ahead and just play a bit of this with Banjo-Kazooie, actually. Because why not? Alright, what do I have available? Okay, good. And it's a nuts and bolts design, which is kind of a... Considering the era this was made in, it's kind of to be expected. But why not? Let's just see how far we can... Because I didn't do the Grand Prix Cups for some reason. Oh. Alright, let's just do the Cups then. We'll do something related to all of this, I suppose. Alright. So...
Relax, put your feet up, and get ready.
And yep, we're gonna start with the Jet Set Radio track course, which... Jet Set Radio is a really awesome series. It's kind of a pity that they haven't re-released Jet Set Radio Future. That's an awesome game. Maybe that's something I should stream in the future, actually. Because, yeah... It's coming underrated. I may have to take some liberties, though, considering that some of the tracks in the game are copyrighted. The ones that I used here should be good, I believe. Okay, so I'm just getting reinvigorated into this. This is a pretty... Okay, this is a pretty good racing game. I think the sequel was a little bit better, but this was not all bad. It was a nice Mario Kart alternative, honestly. Alright. And again, this is it's Banjo-Kazooie on it, so... And... I was, at one point, thinking about, like, doing, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because Banjo-Kazooie in that as well, but... That would require a lot more hookup than I need to do right now, and after what happened in Christmas, I don't want to risk the lag going on. Maybe at some other point, though. Maybe I'll use it to book in some other event. Alright. And then, yeah, Banjo-Kazooie making just random noises as usual. They're like the only characters that are exclusive to any version of the Sega racing game, kinda. I mean, the Wii had the Mii's, and the 360 version also had the avatars, which were also done by Rare, by the way. The whole avatar system for the 360. Alright. Yep, one more lap to go. Let's do this. Can we do this? Alright. Just kind of weird oddity, but... And yeah, the car's also based off the cars you can make in nuts and bolts. Not as pristine as this. In fact, I actually... Believe it or not, this car's actually based off an unused concept for a rare-themed racing game called The Fast and the Furious, which would have had characters like Viola from Devil's Gemini, Sable from Killer Instinct, Saberman, Rash from Battletoads. But never got anywhere, and I think the concept was partially retooled in the nuts and bolts. And I think, like I said, I think this vehicle was based off of the concepts from that. Kind of wanted to use the game over theme from the future for the for the end of the race theme, especially if you want it. Also, I'm gonna have to be extra cautious here too, and oh no, you don't. This game's prone to crashing on me. It always has been, but I hope it isn't here. And yeah, some digital must have loved the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon to have these little Sonic series bits in them. And here we are at Killian Mansion. You can't call it House of the Dead because House of the Dead's banned in Germany. And with Sumo Digital being part of, like, with UK being part of Europe at the time of this game, you couldn't do anything to get this game banned in Germany. You can have stuff from House of the Dead, but you can't call it House of the Dead, basically. Alright. Whoops. I hope I get to show off the little all-star attack. That's probably a nice little highlight in and of itself. I don't know if they show up in Grand Prix mode, though. Alright. Okay, they do show up. Eggman got all-star, it seems. I hope again, I would love to showcase the Banjo-Tooie all-star at the very least. Most of the music in this game is kind of recycled from the other games, which, whatever, but the music's good, but I'm gonna have to mute this if we go to some of the Amigo track. I don't want to destroy the whole VOD because of that. Probably should have thought things a bit more furry, but alright. Come on. It's a little bit more tense than the level we were previously on, just at radio level. Shell's the only used caster, though. Will I play one of the Sonic games at some point? Maybe, maybe not, who knows. I think I have most of them, but again, I don't know. It kind of depends on how I feel about it. Whoops. Tails is like keeping behind me. One thing I do like about this game, I don't know if I have it on or not, but you can turn rubber banding off, which is a nice bonus whenever the option's available. Alright. Oh god, not this song. Alright. The Sphinx is so cute I have to shave it. What? I don't know. Sorry. Just... the songs in the Pacific Adventure are a bit weird. I like Big Song though, as much as the character himself isn't all great. Alright, that does it. That's 2 of our races done. At the house of the... oh, I mean Killian Mansion. Yeah, we can't call it the other thing now. I don't know how much progress I've made on this file either. Everything enough that I unlocked Banjo-Tooie I would have to unlock him, but guess not, which is a nice surprise. Ooh, nice. Oh, nice, yeah. Why not? We need some Sonic Rush music. That'd be a nice little surprise. Alright. Sorry, I am rusty. It's been a while since I played this. Apparently, the files for Banjo-Tooie still seem like the PC version, all other versions of the game, but you have to do like extensive modding to get them back in, because it's not just as simple as flipping some things and bam, you're in. You have to do a lot of work to actually make them work in the other versions of the game. Which sucks, because otherwise it'd be cool if you could just mod them into like the PC version. Ah! Ah! One thing I don't like about this particular era of Sonic, at least, yeah, Sonic in specific, is that they love referencing a lot of Sonic Heroes for some reason, even though I think Sonic Heroes is like one of the weakest Sonic games, not the worst, but like after the adventure games, the adventure games still have some editing, they are a bit dated, there's still some fun to be ahead of those, but Heroes is kind of like, meh. And yeah, this is also kind of released during Banjo's worst period as well, I suppose. Well, this is like where Sonic was on the rebound, kinda. Alright. This wouldn't be the last time Sonic and Banjo crossed paths. They've crossed paths again on the battlefield in 2019. Always Eggman that gets the All-Star here for some reason. And most of the voice clips are stock, I believe. It's pretty obvious with, like, Banjo and Kazooie, but, like, I believe, like, this is, like, one of the last games to use, 4Kids voice acting. It wasn't even unique, it was just recycled from, like, Unleashed, 2006. Again, probably a weird choice to send off Banjo-Tooie, but I don't know, maybe I don't know if I felt like going straight to Diddy Kong Racing or Banjo-Kazooie. I just not me grasping at straws here, but again, this is something else I need to learn about if I beat a game too early or something and I don't have anything else to show in the game itself. I need to find a something good on hand to back myself up with. And that should be that, I believe. Yep. Banjo-Kazooie win. I wish Rock and Brock was in this now. That was like an epic final boss. Like saying you about Sonic Rush itself, I think the music is just amazing, incredible. Yep, the Super Monkey Ball courses. Alright. And if memory serves right, the Super Monkey Ball levels are like the trickiest levels in this game. Just like the initial games of Origin, like the original Super Monkey Balls were like brutal. At least so I've heard. I never played any of them. I'd love to at some point. Super Monkey Ball sounds like fun. I believe the first two games, at the very least. But yeah, the turning here is a lot more extreme. I feel like I finished in first place. It's just like the beginner's course of the Monkey Ball tracks. Alright. And this is the Banana Blitz music, which apparently was cut out of the re-releases for some reason. I don't know why. Kinda sucks, but whatever. Believe it or not, when I actually play this game normally, I like playing as a Migo. Well, I like playing as him in general, I like his overall aesthetic, but there's like a sombrero-wearing monkey that's always got a grid on his face. Speaking of which, though, if you do need somebody in Amiga checks, I'm gonna have to mute them, as I said earlier, because, no, I don't want... I did not think this through in the slightest, and... oh boy. Also, supposedly one of the announcers, I don't know if it's for this one or the sequel, but the announcer for one of the Sega Racing games is saying that it plays Cortez in the Time Splitters games. Which, again, Sumo Digital is a British company. They also made that Team Sonic Racing game, which, if you're playing multiplayer, that's fine, but I think it's probably the weakest of the racing games, believe it or not. At least that's my belief. Kind of feels like they were confined compared to the previous efforts. Alright, here we go. And that does it! We've gotten this place. Amazing. Alright. I unlocked an achievement apparently. Bit of a weird oddity, but whatever. Alright, oh, okay. All clapping and celebrating. Let's see, Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah! Animations are a little weird here. Very stiff looking, but... oh. But yep, we did it. We unlocked the egg cup. Nice little tips are relating to achievements I believe you have to get, but or the challenge mode. Anyway. Let's go ahead and go again.
Banjo-Tooie.
Let's do another beginner race because I am a beginner. Big crap and oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna, again, once we get the track free, prepare for the game audio to go bye-bye for a little bit. It's either that or miss the whole VOD. And miss out on all the loading I did during Banjo-Tooie. I think actually something I should also contemplate doing in the future, maybe. Like maybe I should do one of Sega's Listen titles. That'd be a nice little change of pace. Or was they gonna say, time for a change of pace? Alright. Whoops. Whoops. It's also kind of weird too that this is like the Frozen Castle area of Billy Hatcher, but there's no music from that area in this game. Alright. Let's get going. I don't know. Yeah, I have some fond memories of Billy Hatcher, oddly enough. I don't know, maybe I should, that's not going to be next week's game, but maybe I should consider doing it afterwards, perhaps. Yeah, I don't know, maybe one of the Rayman titles, I don't know. I don't necessarily want Saturdays to be anything but platform as well. Alright. Whoops. Ooh, lovely. Oh no, those weird cat crow things. Tails is always, like, doing so well in these races. Like, if, yeah, like, always either Emiko or Tails in first if it's AI controlled. There you go. Right. Got this there. I have to do, like, really poorly if I want to show up Banjo-Kazooie's All-Star. Which, again, I don't think we're gonna, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. Alright. Oh. Okay, so I's got the All-Star, which is cool, but... Alright. All-Stars used in races like these don't seem to have too much of an impact if they're way ahead, though, so... I'm not too worried. All the cat crows got me. Shadow's keeping ground me. I think Rubber Band is on. Again, I'll check next after the Grand Prix is over. Alright. Alright. Okay. Triple boost. I'm starting to get into the hang of things. The only thing I haven't really readjusted to was using the start boost. But otherwise, I think I'm doing a pretty good job getting readjusted to this game's controls. Yeah, I used to like dominate quite frequently on Xbox Live Arcade with Amigo. I didn't win every single race, but I did pretty well with it. But hey, I just finished Banjo-Tooie, so let's play with Banjo. I don't even mind playing with Banjo-Kazooie, though they're not my favorite in this game. Smash Bros. Ultimate on the other hand, yeah, I love playing as Banjo-Kazooie in that game. Again, yeah, this is just making me nostalgic for Billy Hatcher. Right, back to Sonic Heroes Land. I'm glad that Sega developers has moved on from referencing that one game over and over again. Now I can reference Sonic Colors over and over again. Oh no, they will reference Sonic Generations and my Project Just skins over and over again. Alright. This is what I need. This is what you need as well. Well, I believe Sega has dibs on the Sonic Rush soundtrack. I'm hoping the samples Hidaki Naganuma used don't get you in trouble either, because it seems like even certain samples can get you in trouble, and again, his music in both Sonic Rush and Just Video is pretty sample heavy. Oh well, I'm less worried about that than I am somebody music somebody Amiga music, that is definitely a red flag. I'll take my chances here. Alright. Especially since my, hopefully my voice in the in-game audio and sound effects drawn it out. But, as the song says, you don't stop, you proceed, because this is what you need. Alright. I'm kind of disappointed there's no Sonic Vs. music at all in Ultimate. Like, they had Right There, Right On in previous Smash games, but they cut out. It's like, seriously, Sonic Vs. music is like amongst one of the best Sonic soundtracks of all time, in my opinion. The game itself, not so much, but the music is like, it's incredible. I would have loved for any of this to be in Smash. Alright. There you go. Yep, let's not stop, let's proceed. Yeah, it's always like when I get the All-Star here for some reason. It's like he's not all the time, but like 9 out of 10 times it's Eggman. Like I did it once, Amy did it once, that's it I believe. No, Sonic did it once as well, but that's it. I think the only unique models, like some of the digital made for the game, like kicks me all the like Genesis and Mega Drive titles, like the Banana Brothers, Opa Opa and such. I think everything else comes from. And it's not like the puppets from other Sega games, it's the puppets from the Sega Tennis game they did too, which is alright. I had a lot of them. It's like the Sega Tennis game was one of the first games I got to the 60 alongside Banjo-Tooie and Bolts. Alright. Alright. Go indeed, Banjo. Alright, this is what I need. This is what everyone needs. And these are like, these are supposed to be like the Bowser-esque levels of Sega All-Stars Racing, and they're not the tough. It's the Monkey Ball levels that are tough. Alright. Last lap. I swear I already did a few laps, it was like close just this long. Alright. Kind of interesting how like all the voice clips from Banjo-Kazooie so far seem to be taken straight from like Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, nothing from Nuts and Bolts, because they actually did make some new voice clips in that game. But like any crossover since then always use the Kazooie and Tooie voice clips, even Smash Ultimate downscaled the references to Nuts and Bolts. They're still there, like, but Banjo will like stretch like he does in Nuts and Bolts, and Mumbo will juggle his eyeballs like he does in Nuts and Bolts. But other than that, they really downplayed the references to the... Mostly reference to the first game. There are a few callbacks here and there to Tooie. And again, there's a few references to Nuts and Bolts, but again, it's finally like focusing on the original game, since it's the most popular one of the bunch. Alright. 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 Whoops. Alright. We can do this. We can do this. And we did it. Left and back, it seems. And time for the game to go away for a little bit. So you're just going to be hearing my voice. Because, yeah, some of the Amigo, in general, it's largely licensed music. Even the game's theme is licensed. Don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole right now. I'll be able to hear it from my headphones, but I don't think you guys will be able to hear it. And it's kind of funny, too, because my brother, when he comes over here to do, like, the Time Spurs of Perfect Dark playthroughs, he's always like, let's do some of the Amiga, let's do some of the Amiga, but it's like, we can't because a lot of the tracks there are licensed tracks that we can't, with Twitch being super protective right now and stuff, we can't really risk that, especially with a new channel such as mine. What's funny too is that most of the tracks that are in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, they're not even in some of the Amiga. They all come from the band that did the theme of some of the Amiga. Like, the one I'm playing right now, the Boom Boom song, or Bum Bum, whatever you want to call it, that's not in some of the Amiga. That was just for, that came from one of the albums. It's just that it's easier to license a lot of songs from one group than it was to license one song from multiple groups. So, given that option, they just basically took all the Baloney songs from the one album and basically said, hey, that's all you're gonna get. No, it's not playing right now. Now it's Amy's cringy Sonic Adventure theme. Alright. Whoops. Alright, one good turn deserves another. So I don't have like any background music or anything else to turn on either. Like if I had like, my hands are kind of tied in that front. My computer's already kind of checking just playing the stream right now, so. Oh, Amy actually corrupted me. Alright. Uh-oh. I don't want to taste the rainbow. Get behind me. Get behind me, Amy. Get up. Go away. Go away. Okay, I didn't chase off. Again, I'm sorry for the silence, but hopefully the Naganima tracks didn't get me in hot water either, but that's probably, I feel more comfortable doing that than I am. Because again, it's Sega that owns the tracks, and at least in Just Set Radio, there's a lot of tracks in there that is Sega owned specifically, and I'm not worried about that. They didn't take any licensed tracks out for Sega and also Sonic and All-Stars Racing for that, but like, I'm not gonna take with some of the Amiga. No, all bets off the table. Oh, Amiga's having Fiesta. No, I don't want to do Fiesta right now. Alright. Alright. I wasn't expecting Amy to catch up to me, but otherwise, I'm doing pretty well. Okay, that wasn't the first course. I think I did one of the earlier courses before and I just stopped for some reason. Oh well. Alright. And that does it. Yep. That takes care of the Somebody Amiga course, and where are we going next? Is this, okay, it's Sonic. I feel comfortable putting music back on. Well, as long as it's not the Genesis music, but even then, I don't think that's a big deal.
A big hello from Christmas.
Okay.
We've got a full house of racers.
I only have like 2 tracks unlocked, it seems. Again, let's push my luck up to the Sonic Rush music.
Go!
Back to back. Yeah. Alright. And how this kind of apes the riff from Wooly Wooly. Ah. Also, it's a weird oddity, in the Wii version of this game initially, Sega accidentally stole a fan art of, one of the Hedgehog siblings from that one crappy Sonic on the Ground cartoon, Sonia. That happens a lot, believe it or not. It seems like, for whatever reason, sometimes, it seems like video game companies accidentally steal fan art, not knowing that they didn't make it. It's because this also happened 2 other times. Like, the Masked Man sprite in Smash Bros. Ultimate was fan-made. They patched it out to put the original sprite in. And recently, for a promo for Nintendo's Game Park that's opened up in Universal, it uses a render of Mario that's actually fan-made. Which, again, it's a bit problematic, but it's like, it's kind of weird when the companies can't even tell what's officially made and what's fan-made. Especially, like, in the case of, like, Sonia, crappy pink JO White Urkel hedgehog being referenced in an actual game. Oh no. Whoa, I'm floating. It says here, erase a button. Do you know what this means? It's actually hitting me. Oh, jeez. Maybe I'll get a chance to show off my... Oh, I'm getting hit. Oh no, even II is getting ahead of me. I'm like dead last and... Oh, everything's coming at me. Back to back, only 10 things back. Ah! Okay, I would love... Maybe this will give me an opportunity to, like, showcase, maybe not. I'm already catching up, it seems. Like, achievement for doing absolutely nothing, it seems. Streets of Rage. Yes, something to do with me attacking the opponents, but... Alright. That should help. Okay. I believe that's patched out of all the Sonic cards patched out of all of the versions, and like later copies of the Wii version got rid of it. I also got a DS port, which is apparently well done. Like, it's a really good one-for-one conversion, all things considered. Like, apart from like the dips in characters and music quality, it's like a really solid version of the game if you want to play it portably. Alright. Again, I'll double check later and see if I turn the AI stuff on or off, rubber banding. Ow! Yep. Yeah, eyes going. Alright. Should be a breeze. I hope it is. We'll see. Alright. Yep, really going back, back to back, we're 10 things faster. Let me remember the lyrics to this. Back to back. Alright. There you go. Just blow my horn. There's a nice little Genesis ring sound. Big pump in the way. And go. There's the last course of, don't remember this music. I guess it's from one of the bonus stages of Sonic Heroes. I could be wrong. Alright. I got a bunch of Sega models, it seems, to use to unlock stuff. I don't know. Alright, let's see what this entails. Yep, running all cheering. This time it's Amigo in Shadow. Yeah, none of the characters are modes. That's kind of the freaky part. Actually, Banjo looks like the most lively person there. And it is less than still looking nuts and bolts model. Alright. Okay. May as well go and unlock stuff for whatever reason. I'm not gonna look at the other characters, I only want to get Banjo-Tooie. Don't care for the other courses, maybe some more music. Alright, why not? That's kind of... No, somebody need music. Let's get some Sonic music going. Oh yeah, that's definitely a winner right there. Alright. Again, I don't really care for the rest right now. Alright. Grand Prix that once more, and this time it's still gonna be Banjo-Tooie because Banjo binge right now. World Cup. Okay. Should do good. Excuse me. Now we're going to the Chariot of the Dead level. Also the mansion. Whatever you want to call it. And that just sounds very sleepy. Alright. Keep missing the timing on the startup, but I can make do. Alright. Would any like radioactive series in House of the Dead, by the way? I wouldn't know because I haven't played any of the games. I had to remaking the first one though, which is nice, and oh, the frame rate was a real miss there. Lovely. It's doing pretty good up until that point as well. That's not the stream, that's the game itself. Alright.
My eyes going all-star. Hold on to your mats.
Can I get hit by an ion bomb? Oh no! Alright. There you go. Some easy as pie. Back into the guns we go. Slimy green goop. Nickelodeon slime. Alright. There we go. We can do this. I hope we can. 1 second. We need to get past that two-tailed fox freak. Alright. Let's get past this giant, laggy dragon. Again, I have like Zero Context House of the Dead. Some of the other games I know pretty well, but not House of the Dead. It's not from the first game. Or is it from the first game? I wouldn't know. Alright. Black Nugget Tails now got Sonic, it seems. Oh, you bipolar announcer, you. Alright. So is he now like the executive of really, really big comics or something? Right. Final lap! Alright. Let's see if that takes care of them. I just destroyed a crate for no real reason. Here we go. I'm running over zombies, as you would do, I suppose. The only zombie that actually appeared in the Banjo game was King Jingling, as far as I know. Alright. How's it? Do a barrel and... Right. Oh, good God. And, yep. Banjo-Kazooie survived the House of the Dead. And we're moving onwards to... I can't believe it's not Green Hill Zone. Yeah, that's basically Sonic Heroes level design in a nutshell. I can't believe it's insert Genesis Sonic level. Like, see the side hill is... I can't believe it's not Green Hill Zone. Was it Casinopolis? I can't believe it's not oh, it's a Japanese Sonic City music. Oh wow, yay, huzzah! Alright, cool, whatever. Those crab meats, long before... Not long until... Like, this is before Generations happened, so that was a reference to an old Sonic enemy before Generations 8, cool. Alright. And then he goes kind of going up ahead. Alright. We got this. Let's work that second to death. Oh no, not Amy. That's like the one I'm probably most afraid of, more so than any other. Name Tails. Like Tails and Amy are the ones I'm worried about dealing with in this, but alright. Let's get going. Let's move on. There's a Chow. Kind of feels like no banjo themed level put in this version. Like it'd be cool to see like maybe Showdown Town. I guess because you're really something from Nothing Bolt. That much I'm certain of. Ow. Ow. Let's see if we can get past these guys. I think it's like she's right behind me. I can see it, I can feel it. Yeah! There we go. Should set back a little bit. I forgot how peppy the Japanese Sonic City soundtrack was. Hey, it's here. It's that. It's fine. Should be good. Well, Banjo-Tooie ever get the All-Star? I don't know. Oh no. I don't know. Alright. We got this. No, we don't. Okay. Okay. We should be set. Those mines should help keep things away. Too bad I'm not playing the sequel. If I was playing the sequel, I'd be able to find an excuse to make another Dr. Bees joke, but... Because there's like wasps or bees as items, you can deploy weapons you can use against opponents, but... Again, it's a sequel. And it doesn't have Banjo. I was gonna play a game with Banjo in it, so... Alright. I want to drive because some pompous computer claiming to be God told him to race instead of doing platforming. That's what happened in the narrator. I haven't bought this in the worst game ever, but you really need to go into it not expecting a Banjo game. If you treat it as something different, then I think it looks a bit better. Alright, here we are at the Monkey Ball course. Try this desert, it seems. World Cup, which with the one zombie character, Zobio, from that weird Japan-only, very Japanesey spin-off. Like, the West God EX. No, the West God House of the Dead, Overkill. Well, the East got EX, and that's kind of basically a nice sum up of the... One's very Western, one's very Japanesey. So it's like each region got its own unique spin on the House of the Dead, both which kind of take the piss out of it, but again, what type of humor is kind of dependent on what... Like, Overkill's Grindhouse, EX is more of a gag anime thing. And there was an English version of EX Button at one point, but it never seems to have materialized. In fact, the voice clips for like Zobio and Zobiko in this game come from the unreleased English translation, which is kind of a nice little thing to know about. Ah, jeez. Oh, whoa, I pressed the back camera button, which is X. Well, if I get behind, I can at least say I have an excuse to whip out the All-Star. Well, I could too, why not? Oh no. I think you have to be like 4th place or lower. Amy's got it. Also, someone else can't be having the All-Star, so... I'll destroy all of you. Ah. Alright. I guess that works to my advantage somehow. But of course Amy is actually a good catch-up. But now it worked. But now Sanik's there. Alright. Can we do this? Can we do this? Let's get a triple thing going, and we blew it. I guess so. I wouldn't know. I'm only using a little line up top of the screen to judge that. Sonic's right behind, but otherwise, I got the Hedgehogs behind me, but not so much anyone else. Alright. Will we get to see the All-Star? Will we get to see the All-Star? Will we not? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Is anybody else not been narrated? I'm not too bothered, but like I can understand why some people might find him annoying. Well, if it's cold, doesn't have pulse would be annoying. Trying to make up silly catchphrases that never catch on with anyone else. I am... Oh no. Apparently Sonic on the car at the very least. Shit, they should keep everywhere cat up. Alright. Okay, so... what's the next race we have to do? Oh yeah, we're going back to Tokyo Hotel. Rokaku Hill! Oh, god. Again, the urge to play this in the future is so strong, but at the same time, I know I can't. I don't want to risk things. Oh well, at least we can understand the concept of love.
3, 2, 1, go!
There you go! Finally, it wasn't that effective, but... there you go. Concept of love. Alright. I don't know, I kind of like the just radio tracks. Not the tracks, just... like, I guess the tracks technically, but I like the course of all the racing courses in the first Sega racing game. I think I like the just radio ones the most. Kind of makes sense though too, considering these are actual cities as opposed to the more whimsical worlds of the other Sega franchises. This is looking nice that they have like the Night, Space Channel 5, and courses like that, but again, it's all the sequel. And I basically had to dig this game out from big trenches. Like, I had to get out, basically pull it out and had to reinstall it onto the 360. Alright, whatever. Alright. And in the event that this video does get muted or something, I'll go the extra length of re-uploading this onto YouTube with a commentary track of some sort, I suppose. Try to at least salvage what got lost. Again, I'm more worried about, at this point, it's not something I need. It like it's going to be the Dr. Nakamura samples. I've had people getting muted over the series of stuff, like stuff that they shouldn't be getting muted over. I don't know. And again, I'm hoping I'm talking over it enough to potentially avoid that issue, but we'll see. This is what happens when you do things on a whim without further planning. Again, I need to make a note of having a backup game in case I finish the game early or something, and I don't have anything else to fall back on within the game I was doing. Like, I've done all the Banjo-Tooie that I can, really. Maybe I should have not collected the extra honeycombs and notes. Maybe I should have actually picked those up after I beat the game or something. Shouldn't have been off screen. Alright. It's either I, Amy, or Eggman. Maybe Sonic sometimes, maybe someone else, but it's usually those three, it seems. Alright. This is simple. One thing I have to critique this game for is weapons are kind of like, they don't really seem like they're based off any particular thing. They're not like cheap or broken or bad, it's just like, they're not like taken from any of the franchises, like, oh, there's a boxing glove, there's a bomb, there's a star. They don't seem like they represent any particular Sonic game, or just a video or anything. I think that's something else, later. The second game did better. Alright. Two hedgehogs in the banana bed. What they freaking do? Alright. So I finished that whole cup. I mean, like the Samba Cup, which let's probably not do that. That'd be a bit too much. Oof. Is there any mission stuff I can do? Apparently so. Let's just have these. Can base come a future capable clock ones out? Or cluck? No, it's not even cluck. It's cook-a-doo-doo. Oh. Again, Billy Hatch is something to seriously contemplate for a future stream. Alright. Let's get going.
3, 2, 1, go!
There you go. Right through gates. Let's see how well we can do on this. Did I not go for that one? Okay, I definitely missed that one. Sorry. I think this is too hard. I want to shake up the monotony of what we were doing. And doing these little challenges, I think, is a nice way of doing that. Yeah, I think we have this in the bag. Yep, we got AAA. Not necessarily Banjo related anymore, but again, I'm getting sick of doing the Grand Prix. Let's do something a bit more, yeah, exciting times, it seems. I got my pulse on the mute button too, and if we get to a somebody in Amigo course, because nope, we're not doing that. Time for the kidding around the end and the race to begin. This is just a generic race. Okay, alright. I'm Alex Kidd, Sega's favorite temporary mascot before Sonic. Yep, we're gonna be Super Sonic Racing now, though. Alright. It is. You got that right. Ooh, I was behind me. And she didn't get hit by the rainbow, even though she was right behind me. Come on now, race! Everybody's supersonic racing. I'm just a keep flying on the ground. You're supersonic racing. It's no time to look around. You're supersonic racing. Coming to the point of no return. There's supersonic racing. Come on, let the fire burn. Alright, I won't touch you anymore. Sorry about that. Gotta do something to... I don't know. There we go. Not pretty well behind, but... There's another Sega game I can't really do, Space Channel 5, because its theme song's an actual copyright piece of work. I can't... Like, I forgot what it was called, but... They took the theme song from something else, or some, like, 1960s song, which Japan loves, and... Again, not alone is gonna make doing... Sega really does not know how to get a grip when it comes to music licensing, evidently. At least they didn't until the mid-2000s. Copyright in general, I should say. Yeah. Okay.
Hungry for more electrifying race action? Course you are. Then don't
Oh, shush. Shush, give me a break, narrator. Announcer. Drift. Oh, lovely. Come on. Yeah, I love drifting. That's what I've been doing this whole playthrough. Let's do some more of that. Alright, let's fly like butterfly.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. Do this. Can we do this? Okay, gotta see already. Probably should have gone the world path, but whatever. I wonder if they made another one of these nowadays, and not just Sonic stuff. They have like characters from like Yakuza and Persona in it, perhaps. Actually, kind of be pretty cool. Like you could have Joker riding Magana van, or I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the Yakuza series, but Kiryu Kazuma. I don't know. Just kind of food for thought right there, basically. Okay. Well, and I did not get AAA. I wanted the AAA. Well, I'm out to something. Alright, let's go back. Let's do that again. Nice, instant reload.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so far so good. Let's stay on the bomb pad this time. That's probably going to be easier for the drifting stuff. Yeah, it's definitely going to be easier for maintaining the drift. Alright, there we go. There we go. We got this. At least I hope you do. Just gotta drift a little bit longer, and... Okay, there we go. Yeah, we've done it. Yep, that was much easier than I thought it would be. Just had to be a bit patient there. Excuse me. Right. This is the next mission. And I probably will cap it up with another Banjo-Tooie event. Alright. We got to take out the cat crow things. Like the close to other animals in Billy Hatcher. That's kind of weird, but that's how it works. Oh, cook-a-doo-doo! Okay, now I... Alright. So far so good. Alright. Don't know if it's possible to hit like every single one of these. Like a lot of them, yes, but not like every single one. Alright, whoops. Okay, have I got... No, I'm missing a bunch. And I technically got the double A thing. Why sell for double A when you can go triple A? There you go. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of weird to be perpetually in this state. Excuse me again. Triple A. Alright. Yep, Fiesta Food Dodge. That's the next mission. Let's just see how many of these I can do in a row. And... wait a minute, Fiesta Food Dodge. Oh, okay. For a second I thought it was gonna be a Somebody Amigo themed course. Alright. Let's see if we can feel the sunshine, even though it's... sun's already set behind that.
2, 1, go!
Okay. It's got all the Chaos Emeralds. I don't know what the point of the rings are. They had extra points. Okay. Please? Okay, I'm not gonna bother singing. That was horrible. I am not cut out for the singing business. Everybody's else gonna bleed if I do. That's okay. What am I... need more rings. You can do this. You just have to be a bit more cautious. Okay, let's go ahead and keep... yeah, I'll do your weird stiff animation gloating. Don't know if that's the case for the next game, if they improve the animations there or not, but
2, 1, go!
whatever. Alright. Just gotta collect as many of those. Whoops. We can do this. We also have more time than we think we do on these, so... Alright, there we go. Yep. Makes me want to survive too, but... Alright. Feel a bit more confident this time. Whoops, let's try keep on course. I think we made good worse than last time, oddly enough. If we did much worse. Yeah, we were so close, but... Oh well. Let's give this another shot. We're gonna be collecting rings on this sunshine for quite a while, it seems. That's alright, though. I think I should showcase Sonic R at some point, just because. Yeah, have a good laugh, Mike Pollock. Okay. Slow and steady does it. You don't have to like be a speed demon. Let's just go fast enough to collect as many of these nice rings as we can. Alright, let's grab the emerald and... Okay. There we go. That's better. I hope it's better. Should be better. Whoa! It's kind of really hard to get him marking on the nose. I got to get up here, it seems. There we go. There's the AAA link. Alright. Excellent. 1,740 points, which I don't care about. And let's see, there we go. We're saving and... Arrival race. And let's speak Sonic. Okay. This shouldn't be a problem. Right. What's this one again? It's the Sonic Adventure track, but I don't know which one it is. Oh, it's this track! It's the Ice Cap snowboarding part. Hey, 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 Tails! Come on, Tails! You made it! Step it up, Tails! Way to go, Tails! Yeah, I remember that so fondly. That helps. That did not. Alright, can we get far enough ahead of them to, almost. There we go. Yeah, that gives me like vibes of doing those goofy Tails levels in Sonic Adventure 1. One where we don't have to race Sonic or Eggman. Ugh. Alright. All this Fiesta themed stuff, it's making me anxious. Alright. Yep, nope, yeah, let's muting it. Curse you, Something Amigo, for being so awesome and yet so copyright infringing. Yeah, we're not gonna... And of course Big's here, so that just adds an extra layer of bad to all of this. Avoid the pots. Whoops. Oh boy. Are you prepared for like 17 minutes of total silence aside from my commentary? Right. I think the time's a lot more generous than it gives credit for here, by the way. It could just be me. Yeah, it kind of has to be a bit generous considering the way the pots are laid out and... Whoops. Whoops. Oh boy. Okay. I don't know if it's picking up my headphones. I hope it's not, because that'd be a whole big mess right there. Alright. Let's go with this fat cat over the pots. Alright. Yeah, the ending I think is over there. This is a much lower level because of the layout. Oops. Can we do this? Can we do this? I think we can. Yeah, I think the exit's right around the corner over there. Just gotta be extra careful. I thought it was. It's not, it seems. Oh, it's right there, and I was so close, and I broke apart because I don't know what this game expects of me. Alright. Let's try this again. Getting a little bit faster this time. I'm trying to, while still being cautious. Alright, let's do this. Let's not get too close to the mic either, because otherwise I might pick up my headphones and then, oh boy. Yeah, I have a little bit more time left. I can be a bit more cautious. Or not. I could be a total klutz. Because Big has to look for his fog in this trippy Amigo land. Alright. And all of a track that technically isn't even in somebody Amigo. That makes it even more worse. Alright. Now with Amigo's giant deity head looming over in the background. That just adds another layer to this madness. Alright. Be a good kitty and don't break the pots. There we go, there we go. Yes, you want to see me shake my butt, I know. Alright. That should do it. It even crashes into the camera, of course. I don't even think Big's focus voice actor even got much work in the actual games. Like, the only time I think they utilized them was oddly enough in Lego Dimensions, and that's when they switched over to the other voice cast. But they didn't switch over Big for that game. Oh goody, a whole race course of Billy Hatcher levels? Really? I mean, I like Billy Hatcher and I like these levels, it's just that hey there, Violet's TV. I hope you like Sonic and Sega and Banjo-Kazooie and Billy Hatcher and Cook-a-Doo-Doo and... Alright. Alright. I think I don't want to do these challenges, which are just basically mini Grand Prix in and of themselves. That's actually... Okay, I'm gonna... First of all, let me check... I don't want to do any more. Alright, we can do a quick race. Let me go check something quickly first before we do any more racing. Okay, settings. Okay, rubber band's off. That's actually cool. Alright. Let's do a race with Banjo-Kazooie. Right, where are we gonna race? Okay, I got an idea. Let's race in, No, this is a turbine loop. That sounds nice. Alright. Crank the heat up, Final Fortress. Okay, I'll do the crank the heat up one. Again, maybe I'll get a chance to showcase, Whoops, I forgot to turn, game music back up. Okay, this is fine. This is the music here is fine. It's, the Final Egg music from Sonic Adventure, actually. Alright. Hope it's not too loud, by the way. So it's not necessarily just, yeah, I want to show off the All-Star. Everything else. Like, I'm dead last. I'm purposely staying last so I can get the All-Star, because I want to at least showcase that off. I don't have to be dead last, but I have to be low ranking to get it. Come on! Again, I'm purposely kind of... okay, I really want an All-Star now. Can I get the All-Star? There you go, there's my wrench. This is like a remix of the Banjo theme, and it's actually probably one of the most broken All-Stars too, because it's almost hard to avoid it. It's also the only unique music piece in the whole game. It's a remix of the Banjo-Tooie theme, which I believe was done by Robin Beeland. It's not from Nuts and Bolts. It's brand new. It's like the only besides that and the main theme, it's the only unique piece of music that's in this game. That's not taken from another Sega game or a completely different thing altogether. Okay. Yep, now I'm doing much better. I wanted to find some excuse to show off the All-Star. Again, I think it's the most broken in the whole game. Maybe that's a part of the reason why. Besides legal reasons, it's probably another reason why I didn't want to have that there, because it would have meant... Oh, for some reason it's like a hologram of this Eggman's 2006 design over there for some reason. Oh no. He's there. Alright. Okay. You just don't... You claim you don't struggle, but you do all the time in, like, Sonic 3, and... Oh no. Oh no. It's Banjo-Kazooie and Knuckles now. Yep. This place is Banjo-Kazooie and Knuckles. Wrapped in black. Hello there, Afterpayo. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing a decade-old Sega racing game featuring obscure platforming mascots. I'm not talking about Sonic, I'm talking about Banjo. Sonic's far from obscure. Alright, I have 9 minutes to kill. And, alright. I'm back in the store. Yes, I am. Doesn't have music we good, apparently. Okay, yeah, a new day. Okay, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna have at least one new day go on. Hopefully, it's not gonna change my ways. Okay, probably shouldn't have gotten that, but whatever. Alright. I'll go back to the first level, why not? Showcase a couple race there, and... Alright, Rail Lagoon. From I Cannot Believe It's Green Hill Zone. Well, I Cannot Believe It's Not Green Hill Zone. And then level 2 is I Cannot Believe It's Chemical Plant Zone.
Oh, I do like to be beside
And level 3 is I Cannot Believe It's Casino Night Zone. Who's making that noise? Is that... Whoops. Oh no, 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 no. Can I change the music? I can't. Oh well. Hope a new day later anyways, so... And besides, let's not tempt the copyright gods right now. Let's play it safe. Alright. And there we go. Pressing forward. Get out of my way. Alright. Alright, Mr. Boy. Alright, creepy stuckle hedgehog. Not giving up to, like, LSD monkey. Oh, that's harsh. I mean, I like Amigo. He is my amigo. He's everyone's amigo. I shouldn't give him insulting nicknames. Alright. Let's catch up to him. Or not! I'll get blown to bits, it seems. The hedgehogs have a vendetta against Banjo, it seems, in general. Anyway, Amy does at the very least. No, I don't want to... Okay, I got a speed boost at the very least, that's helpful. Can we catch up? Can we catch up? I don't know. Let's see if we can. Look at that squad code even have rubber banding on, but that means you have to really showcase your skills here, and I keep getting hit by a freaking... I knew I was gonna get hit by Shadow. And that's not gonna hit anything. Oh well. I tried. Thought we get second place at the very least. Oh shoot! Shoot! Yeah, I know how you feel, Banjo. I know how you feel. Oh well. I say it was a fun ride. And I dare say that was a fun experience with this game. Just gotta hope that Hideki Nakanuma's music doesn't get me in hot water later on, but otherwise, I feel it was a fun little experience. Got a few minutes left, and if you give me a second, I'm gonna go the extra mile. I'm not just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do next week. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do next week. But you gotta give me like a minute or two. So hold on a sec. And here is what we're going to be seeing next week. A classic from 1997. Of course, the resolution's not going to be like this. I'm going to have to readjust that for next week, but it's the Treasure Game Mischief Makers. I figured I had enough time left in the stream to just pop up the intro at the very least. But, yeah. This is gonna be what we're gonna check out next Saturday. I whipped this game, and it's incredible, and hope you guys get a kick out of it when you get to it. But, alright, sorry for the detour. Thank you all for coming to the stream. Thank you all for seeing the conclusion of Banjo-Tooie, and thank you for sticking around to see me play Sonic Sega's also racing with Banjo-Tooie. Again, I hope the Hidaki Naganuma tracks didn't kill the VOD, but again, it's my fault for not thinking this through. But anyways, again, next Saturday is going to be Mischief Makers. But before then, next Wednesday, me and my brother are going to be heading back and doing more Perfect Dark as well. And it's going to be those two games for the foreseeable future. And I do have some things planned out, at least as far as Perfect Darks is concerned. But again, special shout out to Doc Brent for letting me use his music for the opening of the stream. Check out his channel if you want to hear some of his composers. I put the link in the chat. Take care of yourselves. Try to stay safe. Try to stay healthy. Try to be happy as well. I'll see you guys Wednesday. And until then, Avita-sen, sayonara, adios, and in general, goodbye.